What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this special video here, giving some wrestling thoughts. Some of you sometimes say, hey, I'd like to hear you talk more about wrestling. Well, when the opportunity arrives, I do. Some of you know my history with wrestling. Some of you don't. Some of you don't give a shit. You just say, hey, idiot, I saw what you were going to talk about, so I clicked on it. Get to it. Fair enough. So, that being said, if you're brand new to the channel, you've never been here before, click that button. Trying to get to 200,000 subscribers faster than we got to 100, but we need you guys to do it. Yes, we give wrestling thoughts, we give pop culture thoughts, we got a lot of stuff going on over here. So let me start with this. As I said, I was a big wrestling guy. I worked for the company for a little bit. Then I went into becoming more of a casual fan. I tune in now I watch Raw, I watch SmackDown. Not like as religiously as a lot of you guys may be watching this, but I'll watch the pay-per-views and I like to give my thoughts about what's going on. And I think the company is in a pretty good spot. You know, fast forward the controversy going on, but I mean, as far as the talent involved and as far as booking and that kind of stuff, it's working pretty good. They got a lot of talent over there. So let's talk about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is, to me, really a pure baby face. You don't really have pure baby faces anymore. The classic kind of good guy, not just if people go, well, yeah, there's been tons of baby faces over the year. Yeah, but understanding that not just who people cheer for, like how do they act? What's the character do? Does the character act like a pure definition of a babyface? Because babyfaces don't always play with the audience, but Cody Rhodes is over with the fans and is working and could be the guy, should be the guy. If you look at his conference, the press conference that he had after the Royal Rumble, you listen to his comments about the Vince McMahon situation, better than Triple H. This guy is the guy that should be holding the strap. He should be the guy that is beating Roman Reigns for that title and ending the story. And that's what everybody thought was going to happen. And I'll be honest with you, I was rooting for Punk to win the Royal Rumble because I'd like to see Punk end his story and WrestleMania and do WrestleMania and be in the main event and have that match. And I was looking forward to it. And yes, it's a bias. We've had Phil on the channel a couple of times, and I was like, come on, Phil, let's do it. Didn't happen, but I liked what happened. I liked how they did it. I liked where they did it. I said it makes sense. It makes sense that Cody Rhodes would have this main event. I liked the way that Punk put him over, and we were set. Well, then Punk got hurt, and things changed. And when that happened, last night or SmackDown happened. So what happened if you didn't know? Well, it looked like Cody Rhodes, who pointed at the WrestleMania sign and said, that's where I'm going. That's what I'm doing. And Roman Reigns was looking at him, and it looked like they set this whole thing up at Royal Rumble, and that's what was going to go down. It's like, brilliant. Here we go. Set it up. Here's this main event. Well, because of the controversy going on with Vince McMahon, it looked like the group over at Endeavor and one of the main guys over there, The Rock, was like, we need people talking about something else. I got it. I was supposed to do the main event with Roman Reigns a couple years back. We couldn't make it happen. I told Pat McAfee about it not too long ago, and people lost their minds. You see how well we did on business when I popped in, and the roof blew off the place last time. People were hoping it was going to happen. And so Cody Rhodes walks out, looks like he's going to do it, and he doesn't do it. He says, wait a minute, there's someone else coming in, and The Rock comes in. Now, the audience there would make you seem like everybody was into it. But you look at social media, you look at other people who are talking just on the boards, and they're not into it. Am I into it? That's the question. What do you think about it? You're here talking about it. What do you think? I'm with you guys. I think it's a bad move. I don't think it makes any sense. If this was going to be the plan, then The Rock should have been in the Royal Rumble. Should have been in the Rumble. Would have been easier to swallow if he would have won it, because it negates the fact that Cody Rhodes won the Rumble. Well, he's going to fight Seth Rollins. And he'll fight, so he beat Seth Rollins already. It's over, that story. And Seth Rollins is on a run right now. You're going to have him fight Cody Rhodes and lose to Cody Rhodes, you kill his momentum. You're going to have Seth Rollins beat Cody Rhodes, you kill his momentum. It's a lose-lose. Punk getting hurt, Punk was supposed to fight Seth Rollins. Would have been great because of the beef that they have, whether fake or not, or I feel it's pretty real, but it's up for debate. Doesn't matter. Would have been a good event. And then what does that mean? Does that mean that Cody Rhodes is going to win the title at an Elimination Chamber? And then that just sets up a Rock versus Reigns match? And then, so what does that mean? Then Cody Rhodes goes in with the championship? It's sloppy now. It's sloppy, and it's a panic move because of the stuff going on with Vince McMahon. Clearly. Now, what a lot of the reports say is that The Rock kind of Hulk Hogan'd his way into this thing. That's not good for The Rock right now. The Rock had a lot of bad press after Black Adam because he said now there's stuff that's coming back up about that because of this stuff that he apparently wouldn't do, and because of it, Henry Cavill got knocked out as Superman because of something that The Rock refused to do. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, there was a lot of bad press that The Rock was involved in about how he kind of strong-armed a lot of stuff and pushed for a lot of things, and it wasn't going his way, and the PR was going against him. And he got it back. He got the PR back. Now people who lost their minds were super excited when they said he was going to be part of the board and he was going to be part of Endeavor and he was going to be working with Triple H. Like, all right, here, let's go. And when he came out, and even when he said the head of the table thing, people loved it. They lost their minds. But this is a bad move. You've set up and you've put over the guy who's going to be the next guy. Roman Reigns is whether or not they're going to have him break Hogan's record or not. You would assume so, but but you look at it though. Hogan defended the title. I know it was a different era, but Hogan defended the title like 5 or 6 times more than Roman Reigns has, right? Because of the way that it's set up and schedule set up. But Roman Reigns is gonna be there when he's there, and then that's it. And he's on his way out. He's in his prime as far as wrestling goes, but as far as being the guy, he doesn't need to be the guy anymore. And he's been a bad guy as the guy for a little bit. It's time for a new guy. And Cody Rhodes is that guy. Everybody knows it. He's that guy. He's worked hard enough. He's the guy. What is this move? Because, and the other thing is that The Rock, he ain't no spring chicken. He's in great shape. He's in much better shape than I'll ever be in. But I don't care who you are. WrestleMania main event? Who that's making movies is letting him do this? Who at his production company is saying you should do this? This could be a serious. I mean, this could be a problem. Roman Reigns is gonna have to take care of him in the ring. And again, he's a professional athlete and he's in tremendous shape. But he's 50 some odd years, or 55 years old, or whatever he is. No, he's not 55. He's not that old. I think he's 52, 50, whatever he is. Whatever he is, he's not 32. But that's besides the point. The point is that you're trying to build new talent with this new era. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this roster is stacked, and you need to build the talent. Having The Rock at WrestleMania, of course, is a great move. Now, if Cody hadn't won the Royal Rumble, then you could have had him maybe win the title at Elimination Chamber and then set up this big match with Roman Reigns and him. But you're building this whole narrative to finishing the story. This doesn't finish the story. I don't know if Triple H was overpowered here by The Rock and Endeavor. I don't know if they all are just, again, panicking because they're like, we need the press to go away from the Vince stuff and more towards, look, The Rock, one of the biggest movie stars out there. He's going to be at WrestleMania. Let's talk about that. The other side of it is, and I've seen this also, and it's a possibility, is that it's a ruse. And there's a whole thing that they're going to do that with the family and maybe with the fact that they're going to basically trick Cody Rhodes and The Rock will go heel. Also possible. I out of all the options, I prefer this one because I just think that because Cody Rhodes is already over even more so now because all the fans want him to be the guy. So I don't know. I think it was a really if the plan is let's let The Rock go against Roman Reigns, and the other thing is, and what happens? You would assume that it's going to have to be Roman Reigns going over again and winning because he's going to have to beat Hogan's record, and then that sets up. What are we going to set up another year for Cody Rhodes to get to WrestleMania? They're not going to do that, whether it's SummerSlam, whatever it might be. But the whole thing's a mess. They should have had Rock fight Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber and built that up or something else. To me, this is a very bad move. But I'm curious. I wonder because, as I've said it many times over, the internet is a loud chamber of people just screaming and yelling. So maybe it's just the internet screaming and yelling, And there's other people who say, no, it's a good move. That's what this comment section is for. So please, whether you agree, tell me why. Whether you disagree, let me know why. I want to get into a conversation here about exactly what you think and what is the plan. So, just if I don't like it because, great, definitely want to hear that. But I believe so that now the plan will be this or the plan will be this, whether you like the plan or not. Very curious to hear. I will be watching Elimination Chamber, probably give my thoughts after that happens, and I'll definitely be watching WrestleMania. But I just wanted to get my thoughts out on this one because I just think it's not the best move. What do you guys think? Go ahead and comment. Please let me know. Got to know your thoughts. As I said, hit that subscribe button. Getting very close to 200,000, but we got to have you guys click it. All right. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.